Hello, peeps! Welcome to a new series on a new game that I have been playing quite a bit lately. The game is called Satisfactory, and some of you probably know the game. Some of you have been playing the game. I've been playing it for quite a bit lately and have been really enjoying it. I've been wanting to play it to learn as much as I can about it before I start recording some of it, because I didn't want to totally be a noob on the game. So I have quite a few hours into my first playthrough, or my first game on my first world. So we're going to start a brand new world for this one, and we are going to go to the grass fields. Now all of these different starting areas are all on the same planet, the same world. They're just located in a different, the spawn point's located in a different part of the map. So each one has a little bit different characteristic to it. So the grass fields are a large area that is open and flat, so it makes for a lot easier building. There's large flat areas. I actually haven't gone to the desert yet, but I've seen videos of it. There's a couple open areas that you can build in the desert, and I've slightly ventured into northern forest while out doing adventures looking for things. So there was not much for building spots because there's pretty mountainous. So but we're going to start in the grass fields, and let's get started. Now at the start of this, the lady will do quite a bit of talking, so I'm going to let her do the talking, and we will just kind of enjoy the ride. Now we are crashing, well, not necessarily crashing, but landing down onto our planet.
Attention Pioneer. The following instructional video is a summary of your impending duties as an exoplanetary pioneer for Fixit Incorporated. Fixit Pioneers have 3 cyclical assigned pillars of work to ultimately accomplish project assembly. Use provided blueprints to build the necessary buildings. Chart the planet and gather resources to provide desired results and improve your infrastructure. Make sure to report any unusual discoveries to R&D for analysis. Expand your factories, outposts, and pipelines through automation and augmentation. That's it. Get to work and be effective. Warning, planetfall imminent. Please remain seated during full procedure. Atmospheric entry in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Planetfall procedure initialized.
I love the transition from landing and walking out.
Planetfall complete. Please ensure the integrity of your multi-purpose exploration suit is at 100%. Remember, efficiency first. Godspeed.
And
Welcome to Planet Massage 2 ABB, your designated sector in the binary star system of Akicha. I am Ada, also known as Artificial Directory and Assistant, tasked to support pioneers, such as you, in their mission. You are the third of your sector to survive planetfall. Congratulations. Note: objective-based introduction initialized. Welcome to onboarding. First objective: please dismantle the drop pod. The resulting materials will be repurposed to construct a habitat and utility base, from now on referred to as the hub. Note: Fixit Incorporated is cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste.
Alright, so let's get started. She'll chime in here a couple more times.
Second objective: please ensure you have your Fixit Incorporated Xenozapper equipped before leaving the drop zone. Note: according to Fixit regulations, every pioneer should have access to a means of defense against extraterrestrial threats. Third objective: please familiarize yourself with the resource scanner to find iron. Note: the acquisition of iron is considered essential in preparation for all future objectives.
I do find it interesting
Initial scans reveal coloring properties in the flower petals. Further analysis required.
that there's different spawn points in the
This
different
consumable
biomes.
possesses minor healing properties. Further analysis required to establish object scanner identification.
Because I spawned in my first world. I want to say that way. So to scan for iron, we need to press C, and right now that's the only resource we can scan for. As we unlock more and progress farther into the game, we'll be able to scan for other ores and other resources. Now I want to grab as many leaves as we can because biofuel will be our primary source of electricity, or not electricity but power.
This
You wanna grab
consumable possesses
food.
minor healing properties. Further analysis required to establish object scanner identification.
Because we're gonna have to fight some aliens basically as soon as we get to our first iron node. Oh, there's a coal node. I'm just gonna leave this here so we really don't need it yet. The graphics on this game are pretty awesome. Alright, so this is out kind of in the main area where so you know we have copper right there. There's some limestone down around. Oh, we get to deal with this little alien guy here. Now he'll charge at you and run around. Alright, we took care of him and didn't even
Studying
get
the
a hit in on
remains
us.
of this creature might shed light on how to defend yourself in the future. I recommend analysis.
So each resource node has a different level of purity to it. So there's impure, normal, and pure. And these ones are impure. What it gives you is increased output depending on the quality of the node that you have. Let's get down here and fight this guy too. Now see, there's limestone here. It's impure. which is fine for us for right now for starting out. There's some sulfur. There's some more nuts. Let's grab these nuts. We're gonna go up and grab that slug too. Now there's 3 iron over here. I don't know how many of these aliens would be over here, but and these ones are normal. So we're gonna want to set up here. This is where I set up to, well, actually no, this is where I set up the second time. My first starter base was down this way farther, but we're gonna use this area. It's not letting me pick up the... That kind of sucks. Oh well. Guess we lose his body part. We want to jump up here and get this slug that's up here.
This semi-slug seems to emit weak potential energy from its crystalline shell. Further analysis of crystals required to determine application.
Now I'm actually... There's one of those spitting guys. I don't know if I'm ready to handle one of them guys yet. Let's heal up. Because I actually think I think I'd rather start out here in the middle area. There's another green slug up there. And what we can do is we can bring our iron over to our starting area, and I think we should start out here kind of in this flat area. But I think we're gonna have to deal with that spinning guy first, so I guess here goes nothing. Wish me luck. I hope he's just the yellow one. Yeah, take that. There's some more nuts over here. Yeah, I want to start out like out here in a wide open middle area. So let's find a good spot to plop down our hub for now. I don't have like any limestone or anything yet, so I can't like make a foundation for a floor or nothing yet. That's all stuff that we'll unlock as we get started to get set up here. So I think what we'll do first is just pick a spot and set down our hub. And then we will we'll end up moving it in the future. there's another slug. But I think this spot right here is just as good as any, so. Oh, we need to find... Alright, we gotta find... I guess we gotta find iron ore before we can craft the hub. Alright, let's go over to this one. No, let's go back over to this one. Scratch that. We'll go to these ones that are over here. There's another slug up there, but we can't get that one yet because of the poison gas that these plants emit over here. You know, I've never actually really looked this closely at these things. They got such a tiny little head. They're all body and legs. They're friendly, or not friendly, but they're peaceful, so they don't attack you. We'll go grab this berry over here. Alright, let's grab our iron off of here. Now on most nodes...
Objective. Build the hub. Note. To complete this objective, the resources salvaged from the drop pod will be consumed. Caution. Ensure the hub is built on spacious open terrain close to the presence of iron sources. Failure to do so will likely result in non-optimal progress.
Now, most nodes will have little things that pop up out of them like these. And you have to take them out, otherwise you can't place anything down on the node. And you know what? I want to set up out there though. But I do want to be close to the iron because I don't want to have to run back and forth like... And that's one thing with this biome is you have... I wish I could like kick it or something. Yeah, it's not gonna let me pick it up. Alright, so do we want to just set up here? We could like build our hub right here and we'd be close to the iron and limestone. Copper's up there. I don't like these. Alright, let's stick to my first plan. We'll set up out in the middle of the open. If we have to run back and forth a few times, we have to run back and forth. It won't take long to get iron plates up for conveyor belts to be able to bring the resources over to us. couple more slugs. There's one up there and one up here. Oh crap, there's a spitting guy. I wonder if he saw me. It didn't seem like he did. We're gonna have to take care of him. We had to take care of him because if we want to set up here, he'll be right on top of us in no time. Alright, where's my nuts? Let's heal back up. Make sure we have our zapper. And let's craft our hub. Alright, so this is our hub.
Congratulations, you have unlocked
I really don't
Hub
like that
feature,
tree being in
manual
the way,
craft
but
bench. Hub feature, hub terminal. 5th objective, hub upgrade, storage
this
and
will be
power.
fine.
Note,
Eventually
the
we'll
craft
be able to
bench
get rid
and
of
hub
that tree.
terminal are essential for progression to the next objective.
So here's our crafting bench, and this is all of the items that we can actually craft right now. So we're gonna convert this iron ore into iron ingots really quick, because we have no way of automating this stuff yet. Let's try to, so let's see. Been a while since I did these, so let's see what we have. Tier 0 hub upgrade. So the first thing we need is iron rod, and then we'll be able to craft all of these things where we'll be able to really get started. Because we'll need these portable miners to be able to go plop those down on the resource nodes. So we're going to select our milestone. And it tells us up here what our current milestone is that we're working on, and we need 10 pipes. So in order to get those 10 pipes, we need the ingots, and or actually it's called iron rod, but I've already made some ingots, so we can already make some of the iron rods. So let's just make a bunch of them, because we'll need these eventually for other things anyway. We're gonna make some plates really quick too while we're at it, just to have them. And actually I don't know if I know how to make, oh, I can't do anything with the limestone yet. I gotta unlock a lot of the stuff yet. So let's just convert all of this into ingots. And we'll make a bunch of plates too. Alright. So now we go back to our hub here, and then we want to drag in our rods and then upgrade hub. So we should have, yeah, see how the hub.
You have unlocked hub feature biomass generator.
Now
hub
we have
feature personal
hover
storage.
hub.
Scanner feature copper. New equipment, buildings and blueprints, which can be found in the workshop when built, build menu, and craft bench respectively.
So now we have our
Sixth
first
objective, hub upgrade, construction. Note, connect buildings to a generator for power. Note, buildings such as the smelter require a blueprint to be set. Advice, automate the smelting process and use portable miners for optimal results.
What's nice too is now we have storage there. Alright, so let's see what we need for our next objective. So now we need hub upgrade 2, which will give us more inventory slots, give us the constructor, power pole, ability to make biomass and concrete, and then the screws, and we'll be able to scan for limestone. So we're going to select that. We already have the plates and the rods, and in order to get the wire, we need to find copper. So now we can select copper in our scanner. I know there's one node up there, but I think there's other ones. Oh, this one's closer. And there's another slug. So let's get down here to this copper. And we'll have to fight the aliens that are down here. And this one's an impure node, but that'll be fine. Have to watch out for that gas over there. We'll just take this for now. And then we'll head back to our... I wonder what this is. Sulfur, probably? Oh, Samor. For right now, I'm going to leave that. Alright, let's get back up to our hub and we can craft our copper ore into ingots, which will allow us to make our wire that we need for our current milestone for hub upgrade 2. One thing I've noticed is on this, and I don't know if it means anything, but as you hold your craft button down for longer, this thing like starts glowing like more and more orange. And I've gotten to the point where you couldn't even see the little hammer icon on the craft button before because it was glowing so orange. I'm not sure why it does it, but it's kind of interesting. Alright, so we have enough for our next upgrade. Pop that in there, upgrade our hub. Now it's changed again. So now we have...
Congratulations, you have unlocked Scanner Stone. New buildings and blueprints, which can be found in the build menu and craft bench respectively. 7th objective, hub upgrade, conveyor belts. Note: use power poles to expand the power network for optimal results. Note: constructors are capable of constructing copious parts, of which only one type at a time.
Now we can actually make concrete too. So we're going to make concrete really quick. And then we actually might pick up the hub and put it back down. So now we can make a craft bench, which allows us to be able to set up basically this same setup anywhere when we're out in the world. Equipment workshop, we need this to be able to make our portable miners. So we should actually make one of these now, and we will just make it right here. Because we need to make some of these, and that we need cable. Let's also look at what our next hub upgrade is. So we have hub upgrade 3, which gives us another inventory slot, the conveyor poles, the belts, and our foundations, which is something we want, and our biomass. So we're gonna select that. We're gonna have to go get some more iron, but I think for that we should get some of these portable miners set up. How many can we make? 2? What am I low on? The wire. We can make lots of wire. Alright, let's see. Alright, 6. I don't know if I need 6 of them, but we'll make... We should make like 4 of them though. So then what we'll do is we'll put these out on the limestone, on the iron, and on the copper too. Now I don't know how good of an idea it was to set up our hub way over there. It's everything we need for our advancement is over here. Alright, so let's equip one of these guys. Drop him down on there. The nice thing is these things don't require any power. Drop him down under there, and what they'll do is they'll just go to town mining for us. But they have a limited inventory. They can only hold 100. So we kind of have to come back and empty their inventory a little quite regularly. It doesn't hurt them to sit there with a full inventory, but let's get up here. There'll probably be a bad guy up there, but I know there's copper up here. So if we scan for it, it'll ping out up there. Alright, were you all alone? Alright, perfect. Alright, let's take this down. We can actually set up the portable miners around on this node without taking off this little top piece, but because we'll need it off in the future anyway. Now let's see what else we've learned. We can make power poles and power line. need the smelter to be able to start smelting the ores that we get, and the constructor to actually start building stuff. Alright, so let's swing by these portable miners over here quickly and see what they've gotten already for us. Well, this one's already almost full. Alright, that's a quick 100. That's a quick 100. And we'll grab him at 50. Now what we can actually do is set up a smelter over by our hub to smelt the ores that we got. So that way some is smelting and we can craft others by hand. So I believe we can make biomass now. I didn't want this episode to go quite so long, but we should have got that limestone from there. I think that's limestone over here too. Yeah. Alright, so we need... what do we need for a smelter? Oh, we can actually make a smelter. Alright, we're gonna make a smelter. And this is gonna be far from optimal, but we're just gonna make it here. We're gonna connect our power to it. Let's grab our leaves and our wood. I don't know if we can make it with wood yet. Nope, just leaves. Alright, so let's throw this wood back in there. And we want to make this into biomass. This will power our generator to power our smelter. We want to make this into iron because we have now we put in 100 and it'll store 100, so that'll sit there and make iron for us ingots while we're doing other things. We're gonna make the rest of this into copper ingots. See if we can get this this hub upgrade done, and then we will wrap this first episode up. This has gone longer than I want it to go. I'd like to keep them a little bit shorter, but I know we're gonna need some iron plates. So we need 2 of these. We need 10 concrete we have. We need some more cable. And we need 75 plates, which I hope we have enough for. I think the plate must take 2 for 1. Yeah. This should be enough though, because once this finishes smelting. There we go. So we got enough. So we got our plates, our cable, our concrete, and our reinforced. See, our hub's starting to take shape now.
Congratulations. You have unlocked new buildings and blueprints, which can be found in the build menu and craft bench respectively.
Now we have a toilet.
8th objective, hub upgrade, additional power. Advice: when planning the construction of buildings, note the placement of conveyor belts. Caution: overloading the power network guarantees suboptimal performance.
Alright, so now we can actually make some walls, and we can make our foundations. We have our poles and our belts, nothing more in power, nothing more in production. Alright, so what's our next upgrade? We're not going to be able to complete this yet, but we'll take a look at it. So we'll get another inventory slot. We'll be able to make our miners, and we'll be able to make some storage containers. So we need a few items though before we'll be able to get to that. So we will leave this episode here as this big flying stingray thingy is flying by. But that'll do it for this first episode. I'm going to try to keep them a little bit shorter than this, but it's so easy to lose track of time, and it's such a fun game to play. But thanks everybody for watching. Hit the like button if you liked what you saw, and subscribe if you want to see more content. And I will talk to everybody later. See ya.